Did Donald Trump actually back down? Yesterday, the world breathed a sigh of relief when news broke that the US called off a massive strike on Iran. But what if I told you that retreat is actually a trap? We have evidence that while the media is talking about peace, the US Navy is moving its most powerful assets into position for a blow designed to topple the entire Iranian regime. And that's not the only fire Trump is lighting. A secret letter just went to President Sisi of Egypt that might just be the countdown to the destruction of the Ethiopian Dam. Today, we are ignoring the mainstream headlines and looking at the classified movements on the ground. You need to watch this until the end because the map of the Middle East is about to change forever. Click subscribe, follow for more, and let's uncover the truth. Let's start with the big story, the Iran strike. Channel 14 in Israel reported that the U.S. informed Israel an attack was imminent. Israel opened shelters and prepared for war. Then, suddenly, the call came. Stop? The official story? Iran stopped executions, or Arab nations like Saudi Arabia and Egypt begged Trump to pause to avoid regional chaos. But here is the reality. Citing analysis from Politico and military movements, this retreat is a tactical delay. Trump isn't backing down. He is loading up. The USS Abraham Lincoln carrier strike group needs about 1 week to reach the Middle East. You cannot launch a regime-ending strike, which is what Trump wants, without your heavy hitters in place. Trump isn't looking for a slap on the wrist. He wants to dismantle the system. While the diplomats talk, the satellites tell a different story. Israeli refueling planes are circling over Israel, warming up for long-range missions. And assets are being evacuated from air bases. The machine is engaged. The pause is fake. So, if the strike happens, what is the end game? It's not just bombing nuclear sites. The plan, revealed by sources linked to Politico, is much more complex. They know the Iranian people cannot fight the Basij militia alone. We've seen armed troops hunting protesters in the streets. You can't bet on a revolution against machine guns. The US and Israel are betting on a mid-level officer, not the top generals who are loyal to Khamenei, and not the foot soldiers. They are looking for a commander in the Revolutionary Guard, someone in the middle who is ambitious, commands troops, but isn't tied to the old ideology. The U.S. airstrikes will target the weapons depots of the Basij and the IRGC, stripping the regime of its power to crush dissent. Once the regime is weak, this mid-level officer is expected to stage a coup. It's a gamble, but sources say Trump does not respect external opposition leaders like Reza Pahlavi. He wants an inside job. This is the war of the end for the Iranian regime. This aligns with a massive shift in U.S.-Egypt relations. Trump has officially designated the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt as a terrorist organization. This is something Sisi has wanted for years. It forces countries like Turkey and Qatar to abandon these figures or risk U.S. sanctions. Why is Trump doing this? Because Egypt delivered on Gaza. Reports indicate that Egyptian intelligence, led by Major General Hassan Rashad, brokered a Phase 2 peace deal where Hamas will essentially disarm. Trump sees Egypt as the key to stability. He is rewarding them with the Brotherhood ban and, potentially, the solution to the Nile Dam crisis. We are seeing a new alliance. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Somalia forming a military bloc to encircle Ethiopia. The pieces are moving. The aircraft carriers are steaming toward the Persian Gulf. The diplomatic cover for Egypt is signed and delivered. The retreat was a lie to buy time for the real storm. We are looking at a potential war on two fronts: the fall of the Iranian regime and the destruction of the Renaissance Dam. The next few weeks will define the next decade. If you want to stay ahead of the mainstream news and know what the armies are actually doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow for more deep dives into the classified reality of the Middle East. Drop a comment. Do you think Trump will give the order to strike Iran next week? Let me know below. Thanks for watching.